Ask them a question. Are you in the business of BSR or increasing sales? And of course, they're going to say increasing sales. What's your goal? How can I help? You've already identified the problem.
So they're a client that is majority reseller. So a lot of the listings we don't actually have control over in terms of making changes, things like that. They want us to show that we've improved listings, and so we've been able to show them data like we've been able to improve, overall sales on the account. But they're coming back and saying they want specific numbers like BSR improvement.
If BSR goes up, sales go up, right? So
Yeah.
if you find data that says otherwise, I'd be surprised. Ask them a question. Are you in the business of BSR or increasing sales? And of course, they're going to say increasing sales. I have some good news. Your sales have increased. Here, specific examples. What's interesting in the data, though, is that your BSR is worse on these year over year, despite the sales going up. What are you in the business to do on Amazon? To increase sales. When you make your case, to persuade somebody, you need to show examples. Like there needs to be a visual demonstration. So I've prepared 3 examples to show where your sales have increased, but your BSR went down. In scenario 1, it's because 40,000 other products were added to your BSR. In scenario 2, your product's category changed, resetting the BSR. In scenario 3, so forth. Hot tub starter kit, they're only still getting 3.5%. That's so low for having it right on the listing. But their ASIN share of all clicks is only 3.78. When somebody sees it, 1 out of 2 click on it, but they don't see it except only 7% of the time. So 7% of the time they're seen and half the clicks go to them. That's why you have a 3.78% ASIN share right there. So that is an advertising issue. That means you guys need to push ads to this listing. But what I would say is, hey, I got some good news for you guys. Every time they see your product, 1 out of 2 customers is going to click on it for the term hot tub chemical starter kit. Here's the bad news. Your market share for all clicks is only 3.7%. We need to spend money on ads to go gain you market share, right? If we run ads and your product is seen twice as much, that means you're going to get 50% sales increase. If increase impressions by 2x, increase sales by 50%. And you can say this data shows that will happen.
This is GoPets, another client. It's their main product. So they're down year over year just because the market, I guess he was really high kind of right after COVID, and then has seen a kind of a decrease year over year. The biggest issue is the price point. Typically runs it around maybe $29 to $35. Right now it's at $46. It's just got off a deal.
Stephen Popes and I looked at the listing. He wants us to get as much margin as possible, but he wants us to run at least a price change every 60 days because static pricing will kill the listing.
I guess the toughest thing is that most of the competition is right around the $10 range.
I mean, people are going to take a chance on a $46 item with 20,000 reviews. So everything, to me, everything's going right on this listing. Have you pitched TikTok to these guys?
Yeah, so we got Google Ads running with Carbon 6.
This is a great TikTok product because everybody has a pet. And so I would go to them and say, hey, to level up next, we need influencers pushing the product from TikTok. I would also pitch TikTok Shop, but I don't know how good that is. Other than that, you've got ads to work with. This listing is so optimized. Everything is going right.